このチャンネルではイギリスより世界の料理、お菓子、食周りの情報などをお届けしていますので、ぜひチャンネル登録お願いします。はい、皆さんお疲れ様です。今日も高速で夕飯の準備をしている時の動画を作ります。皆さんの夕飯作りのインスピレーションになれば嬉しいです。ぜひぜひご覧ください。
list, my friend.
This is the one you have to do the most research.
Alright.
Paper 3 is listening.
Yes, which you should be good at.
Yes, which I'm sure will be fine. It's
listen.
not really about you have to learn about what to listen. You just hear Japanese conversation
Well,
and
you need to
decipher
know
it.
what kind. You need to just think about the different topics. Yeah, a little bit.
But they'll just be talking about things. I'm fine with listening.
All right, mate.
I don't know what to say.
Okay.
どうも。
どうも。
チーズイン。まあそうですよね。
そうですわ。
いいですね。
And so, kitchen is the name of the book.
Yeah.
And so, does something else happen in the kitchen apart from the tonkatsu?
Honestly, that's it.
That's it. And at the end, they've just had some food and
Yeah, and then he's not as depressed.
kitchen. We're just discussing how to
You
understand.
have to describe in English then.
No, he's just describing to me
最初
first in English before he does it in Japanese.
最初英語でそのアイディアを得て、それでこれをどうやって日本語で説明すればいいのかなって後でからやる。うちはやっぱ先が英語だからさ、先から日本語でやるよりとりあえず英語でキャラのアナリシスとかをした後、これをうまく例えるには日本語ではどうやって例えればいいかな。
なるほどね。
If you're, it's tricky, no doubt. But to me, it sounds like you're definitely starting to understand that book well.
Yeah, I mean I've read the book.
Yeah, you've got to read it 5 times, mate. If you want to pass an A level in a book, you can't just read it once, mate.
Fair enough.
You have to read it 10 times.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
If you're doing an A level, you'd read Shakespeare 20 times, mate.
Oh yeah.
Every bit. You see what I'm saying? And it's still just as hard as that, you know.
いただきます。
Thanks, mate. It's awesome and wonderful.
ポテサラもあるし。
Oh, is this some kimpira?
Yeah,
きんぴらごぼう。
Wow, that is a
ごぼう
treat.
買ったんだか
あの
ら。
変なターキッシュマーケットから。
違う違う。通販でオーガニックのごぼうを売ってるところがあって。
Oh, birdo.
一回買ったんだよちょっとだけ。ですぐなくなっちゃったから今回めっちゃいっぱい買ったの。
Itadakimasu.
ポテサラいいですね。冷めたの久しぶりなんだけどね。
急いで作るからねいつも。
あ、
今日はちゃんと冷たいだろ。
別にあったかいのもうまいけどさ。
常温がいいね。
まあ。I get you.
Just said smoky. Yeah, just said smoky.
I sort of get you.
Do you know what I'm
in
saying?
a weird way.
Am I not right?
They say muddy is kind of close to smoky.
No, but
as things near the
I wouldn't
ground.
say muddy.
Earthy.
Earthy.
If you want to say muddy, just say earthy.
Earthy would work, but for me,
Why are you guys saying these weird adjectives?
smoky. This kimpira is oh, thank you.
Mine.
Well, hang on, it's a soup here, isn't there?
はい。
チーズイン。
やっぱこう味噌汁とないとね落ち着かないんだよね私こういう。
You just can't do it. So, my friends, after this dinner, we'll watch an episode 2. Then I will do the
リ
tidying
キ
up.
ャップ見ようかな。
Oh.
15分ぐらい。
Yeah,
go- like a
yeah, go upstairs and watch a recap, yeah.
Just one YouTube video.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of tired today.
Whoa, well, you can't stop. You're not going to stop us, mate.
I want,
We're going to watch it, and then you can catch up if you want.
ノリが悪いな会話。
疲れてるって珍しい。
I didn't drink
Did you
coffee.
do pee today?
He forgot about coffee today.
I didn't forget.
I left it for him, but he didn't get it.
Yeah, I saw coffee remain in the cup.
Yeah. I was just keeping it warm for him, but he didn't work it out. Hey ho.
Hey, ho.
きんぴ
You'll
ら
manage.
きんぴら食べないの？
食べよう。ここに入れてもらえるの。
あ
デミグラスソース味になっちゃうじゃん。だから
あ。下の部分だけよ。
別のお椀にご飯を入れて、ちゃんときんぴらごぼうで食べたいわけ。
なるほどな。あ、それ当たってるかも。デミグラスきんぴらになっちゃった下の部分だけある。美味しいですよ。
Oh, delicious.
きんぴらはなんかニコニコでよく食べたせいかなんか昔から好きだなんか。
本当好きだよね。リッキーもすごいきんぴら好き。
I like kimpira.
人参だけでも美味しいよね。でもまあごぼうがあったら最高。
ちょっとニコニコごぼうはよくやった気がする。
カルトもこれ食べた？
Very good.
きんぴらごぼう。
Don't put it down.
なんで？あ、食べなきゃダメよ。お野菜。はい。美味しいよ。
What is this?
きんぴらごぼう。
carrot,
Gobo's like a root
burdock.
He likes it.
And there's carrot.
I cooked before and he loves it. I used it as 煮物。
Loves it.
煮物。
なんか前確かに食べてなかった。
煮物で。うまいぞ。めっちゃ上手。結構変なもの食べるからさ。
うちは煮物よりこれの方が好き。
私も絶対こっちの方が好き。でもとっとくとさ、お正月とかにさ、なんか煮物したりするときに入れると雰囲気出るよね。お雑煮とか。美味しいでしょ？いっぱい食べなさい。
See, that book, that kitchen book, was a big deal at the time. It was
For foreign people?
No, for in the Japan first,
Japan.
and then then as a translation. For some,
Translation is boring, isn't it?
the book.
Is it quite well translated?
No, I thought it was. I did read it. It wasn't.
Simple.
It was simple, but it had a certain beauty. I remember. It was a bit odd. I remember thinking.
How do they translate the food?
That I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look. But I just wonder why it was such a big hit. It was about 1987 that book was released in Japan. Bubble. Middle of the bubble. End of the bubble.
I think
Why?
it's really comparison, to that bubble era, I think.
Fits with it, you mean?
No,
Oh, it contrasts.
contrast and
Yeah, okay, contrast.
little bit spiritualism in there, a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that was what it was. It was like a little bit of like, we can't really explain what's happening, but there's a connection. Magical connection.
So.
Enjoying the simple things. Not necessarily I went shopping, it was fun. It's like, I love cooking this in the kitchen.
That's it. That was what it was. And I think young ladies thought it was an incredible book.
Maybe in the bubble times that was very, oh my god.
And also, I think they loved it because that transvestite character was very powerful, and that was quite new in Japan, I think, at the time. To have such a focus. That's what I think.
Japan's never been so bad, I guess.
Not bad, not against, just it being in a main story. I mean,
it was one of the first to probably do it, I think. きんぴらまあじゃあいいか別に天ぷらしてじゃあそんな気にしない
Kai, how was school for you, my good friend? Was it all right?
You already asked me this twice.
I was.
Are you even allowed if you were to choose to wear something like that? No, right. なんかこういうの着てはいけないんだね。
ブレザーしか着ちゃいけないので、暑いのに結構暑くなるじゃないイギリス。まあそういう時はブレザー脱いでもいいよ。
Not very often. No, very generally not. Very occasionally.
だから結構親が文句言って最近。この暑さで。なんでそれ？ブレザー何ですかね。ちょっとそれ日本っぽい感じアイデアだよね。
結構らしくてそれに関しても無視してやる人が多すぎてもみんなその罰を下す暇がないというか。
I really hate that kind of bullshit.
That's kind of stupid.
I really hate it.
It's just pointless bollocks. Why do you have to wear a blazer when you're hot?
I know.
If you're wearing a shirt,
No,
at a tie.
in the classroom you're allowed to take off, but you're not allowed to take off in the corridor.
In the corridor, what?
何
Why?
それ？
Maybe they think you're going to lose it or something. Maybe.
Well, that's your
Yeah, part
responsibility.
of kind of manner.
Yeah.
美味しいですよ。
きんぴらってさ、冷めてもさ、美味しいよね。弁当とかにさ、入ってたら。
なんかこういう味付けはどの味その温度でもうまいよね。
うまいよね。冷めてもうまい。
不思議な。
はい、今日も最後まで動画をご覧いただきありがとうございました。皆さんの中にお気づきの方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、ちょっと動画のスタイルを変えてみました。コメント欄で感想、良かったなとか、あんまりここは良くなかったとか、どんどんリクエストとかもどんどん教えてください。しばらくこんな感じの動画スタイルでやっていこうと思っています。これからもご視聴よろしくお願いします。 チャンネル登録がお済みでない方はぜひぜひチャンネル登録とベルボタンでお知らせも受け取るように設定してくださいね。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。さようなら。バイバイ。Thank you for watching the video. Some of you may notice already that I changed the way of editing video recently. I'll be adding English subtitle as possible as I can from now on, so click the subtitle icon to show them and choose the language by clicking the setting icon next to it. See you in the next video. Bye bye.